Phyna called out Ashymusy for backstabbing her.
First, Ashymusy, stop calling me. You are a very bad person. No, they call me again. You are a very wicked soul.
Phyna recommended Ashymusy for a gig, something that will fetch them money. And while Ashymusy got into that gig and began talking to the organizers, she tried to push Phyna out of the gig. The gig is about fighting and wrestling, so Phyna was reached out to and she decided to bring Ashymusy on board. Remember that it is the same fight that Portable and Kata Efe had some time ago, that they would be in a ring and they'll fight for a particular belt or certain amount of money. So it's more like a wrestling thing. So they wanted to introduce the female version of this particular fight thing, and they reached out to Phyna asking her if she was interested. Phyna got on board with them and began planning with them. So they started looking for whom is going to fight with Phyna in this game. So Phyna reached out to a lot of people. In fact, these people, the initial person Phyna was meant to fight was a Ghanaian, but last minute the Ghanaian girl called the agency and told them that she wouldn't be able to do the fight because she was attending a wedding. And that was when they started looking for someone that would fight Phyna in that particular wrestling game. So Phyna started recommending people. She recommended this Big Brother Niger ex-housemate Chichi, but Chichi said she couldn't fight Phyna and she was not going to do the fight. So they kept on searching for people. Whenever they found someone they felt like they wanted on board, they reached out to Phyna to help them reach out to this person. So Phyna was acting like the middle person. Phyna will help them reach out to this celebrity and ask the celebrity if she's ready to fight, and this is what the gig is about. But people kept declining, some because the money was too small and others because they don't want to fight with Phyna. Now, Phyna recommended Ashymusy last minute and they told her to go ahead and reach out to Ashymusy on their behalf. She shared Ashmusy's page with these organizers and the agency said, okay, so Phyna went ahead, reached out to Ashymusy and asked her if she was going to do the fight. Ashymusy, after a 2 minute conversation with Phyna over the phone, agreed that she was going to do the fight with Phyna. And Phyna told her about the amount they were going to pay, and she said she was cool with the amount. Let them go ahead and do this thing. She sounded really interested, and Phyna went ahead to tell the agency that Ashymusy had agreed. So at that time, Phyna had to share the agency's contact with Ashymusy so that she can communicate with them directly, since Phyna, was not the one who was going to employ and pay her, engage her on this. So she needed to speak with the people that were engaging her in this particular gig. So Phyna shared the contacts of these people with Ashymusy. But when Ashymusy got in contact with these people, the first move Ashymusy went ahead to do was to begin to avoid Phyna. Whenever Phyna called her and told her when does she think she's going to be ready for this, what is the preparation, she kept telling Phyna, oh, you are calling me too late in the night. She gave one excuse or another. She would not speak to Phyna. So Phyna got tired and reached out to the agency, whilst the agency told her to speak to Ashymusy and find out what the arrangement is. But Phyna said she just called Ashymusy and Ashymusy said it was late in the night. But the agency told Phyna that Ashymusy was speaking to them. And Phyna got confused because she just reached out to Ashymusy, and Ashi told her that she cannot have conversation at that time of the night, that Phyna was calling her at night. But the agency had different information for Phyna, telling her that they were in communication with Ashymusy even at that hour of the night, that Ashymusy had agreed to do it with them. And also they shared the conversation they were having with Ashymusy that night with Phyna. And Phyna saw that Ashymusy wanted her out of the gig. She wanted to sweep Ashymusy, wanted to sweep Phyna out of this gig, like remove food from Phyna's mouth. Something that Phyna invited her to come and do. Ashi now wants to do it with somebody else and told them to find an excuse to give to Phyna why they don't want Phyna anymore on board. That Ashymusy, was going to bring somebody to come and replace Phyna. And that was when it went on. And when Fina was reading the chat, she discovered that Chichi, that she initially contacted, had agreed to do the fight with Ashymusy. And Ashymusy was telling these people, this agency, these organizers, to tell Fina something that they wouldn't be needing her anymore and all of that, that she would prefer to fight with Chichi. Guys, Fina was not having it. One thing I know about Fina is a real one. Fina is a real person. Fina is somebody that, however she feels, you will know. Fina is this person that cannot hide how she feels. However Fina feels, you're going to know, because Fina is this kind of person that would always express herself. And I understand why she expresses herself that much. It's because she is open to people. Fina is this kind of people that are real to their friends and loved ones. Like, however they feel, they tell you. They don't know how to bottle things inside and keep it inside of them. And whenever someone backstabs them or tries to hurt them after they have been, open and plain to these people, it really hurts them. And that was why Fina came out and did a live video explaining everything to the entire public, how Ashymusy betrayed her. Funny enough, Ashmushi has been on the news for the longest for the wrong reasons. Ashmushi started her career. For me, I felt like I knew her from controversy. Do you understand? She's been from one controversy to another. Ashi, you have made it big already. It's time for you to amend your ways. Stop being on the wrong side of every news. In fact, the moment people heard this news from Fina, people took Fina's side immediately, stating that Ashmushi is always in the middle of every saga, every bad news she's involved in. She's always the villain. You have made it big. You are beautiful. It's time for you to just change this niche. If it's a niche that you've carved for yourself, you are above this. Do you understand? Be real. It's time for you to come out and be real. Do you understand? Stop faking things, stop faking friendships, stop faking possessions, stop faking your achievements. Come out plain. Honestly, I like you, Ashi. I mean, Ashi, a lot of people like her. She's funny. Ashmushi is funny. She's ambitious. She's hardworking. But then it's important that you stand and be real to people who really cared about you. Honestly, she should just start using this opportunity to start cleaning and whitewashing herself from all these stupid, dirty, nyama nyama stories going around about her. Uh-uh. This will really hurt Fina for Fina to come out and set the camera and began to talk about it. Well, Ashimushi responded to this. Ashi said something, and I'm about to read it to you guys. Responding to Fina, Ashymusy wrote, I'd rather not say anything, but that kind of silence has let too many narratives fly far in the past. I don't want to be in that space anymore, so this is the first and last I'll say. Fina, I never asked anyone to drop you. Neither did I advocate for your downfall in any way. You approached me and I sincerely wasn't sure. I have been contemplating since then till date, hence my delayed conclusion. However, I did mention to them that if at all I'll do it, I'd rather fight with someone else, not out of spite. I had many reasons, which included that I was cool with you and wasn't comfortable fighting you. I asked the organizers if this was allowed, and they gave me permission to find another match. I was still unsure and busy with my trip while at this. However, I understand your point of view, but that wasn't my intent at all. As of now, I am completely uninterested in the match and I have opted out completely. I wish you the very best in everything and do not intend to fight or banter regarding this or anything else. Ashymusy, Ash, Biakede, let me tell you something. When people recommend you for a gig and you have your reservations, it's important that you reach out to them and communicate these reservations with them. What stopped you from reaching out to Fina and telling her, I am not comfortable fighting you because I don't have issues with you? Why go ahead to tell the organizers, people she introduced you to kick her out of the tournament and you would recommend somebody else that is fit for you to fight with. They gave you the go ahead to find somebody else, and you recommended somebody else without even reaching out to Phyna to tell her that you have kicked her out of the same gig that she introduced you to. How fair is that? Listen to what you said. In fact, read what you wrote. You said you didn't do it out of spite. If you didn't do it out of spite, you would have reached out to Phyna, or at least you would have taken her calls. But you avoided her calls, but you were communicating with the organizers, including the agency. I blame them too. Phyna has been with you people from February to date. You didn't deem it necessary to tell her this is what Ashymusy said, but you gave Ashymusy go ahead to find somebody else, to the point that Ashymusy told you people that she was cool to fight with Chichi. Can you imagine that? See, Phyna is somebody that when she loves hard. And then when she loves you, she goes all out for you. Phyna will stand by her loved ones through thick and thin. Phyna is that person. And I don't think she's done anything wrong if she's expecting people that she would stand in for and recommend and fight for. I don't think she's demanding too much if she expects you to also have her back just the way she has your back. You know, sometimes people crash out on the internet and we say this person is ras, this person is this person is that. Sometimes it is them crying out because they have given loyalty, they have given their best to a fellow human being, and they are shocked at how they are being treated at the end of the day. Phyna is somebody who loves hard. And then if she loves you, she will love you hard. And I see her as somebody that when you offend her, she will come at you hard. She loves hard and she will get at you hard. Phyna to me has the same energy as Tonto DK. Tonto DK loves hard. That is not our evangelist Tonto DK of today. I'm talking about the old Tonto DK. But when she comes for you, nothing can save you. Do you understand? Those who knew who Tonto was would know what I'm talking about. Phyna is like that. So that is why when they get betrayed, it's something they cannot contain in. The same way they love is the same way, they show their frustration. And you cannot blame such people because we only get to see the reaction. We don't get to see the action that prompted that reaction. And then we begin to say, this person is ras, this person is anyhow, this person is this. What did you do to trigger them? How did you contribute to the crash out? Thank God for Jesus and thank God for our evangelist Tonto today. She's an amazing woman of God today, and I'll always give her flowers. Do you understand? Phyna has been through a lot. So you said in your write-up that you didn't do it out of spite. You did it out of spite. For you not to have reached out to Phyna and you were about to take food out of her mouth, you did it out of spite. Because if you didn't do it out of spite, you would have calmed down and had a conversation with Phyna explaining your side to her. And both of you might come up with a plan because she introduced you. She recommended you, shared your page with them, and they looked at it and decided to invite you on board. So why now say you are not doing it out of spite? You did it out of spite. Sometimes we should learn to think about people, how they would feel if we do certain things to them. And think about that. If people had done that to you, how would you feel? So however it makes you feel, know that that person you're going to do that to will feel the same way. That's another human being at the other side of the receiving end. Don't say you didn't do it out of spite. Take accountability. This time around, in fact, don't say I didn't do it out of spite. Apologize. You did it out of spite. Let it not look like I am taking Phyna's side and condemning what Ashy had done. Let's listen to Phyna. In fact, I want to play Phyna's full video of how she shared what she shared. Let's listen to her and I'll come back and you tell me what you feel.
Didn't know that whenever I'm coming on my Instagram live, I hardly come here to come and kumbaya with you people. When I'm coming on my Instagram live, I'm either pissed or I'm about to correct somebody. So before you start dragging me, people should watch well. I wanted to make a video. I just saw that a video will be too long. So watch. I know everything is my problem. Everything is my problem. I need you people to help me listen to this story and help me point out if I was the problem. Ashymusy, everybody needs to run away from Ashymusy. Ashymusy, they see you, they run. Ashymusy, they suppose they run from you. You are not a good person. Now let me start this story. First, this is my chat with Ashymusy. You can see, right? You see my last message to her. My last message to her is, you be bad person. Now let me tell you people what happened. In February, there is this boxing people, these people that does this boxing thing. They reached out to me in February that they wanted me to come fight somebody. I was like, okay, I'm down now, I'm ready, you understand? So I was supposed to fight a Ghanaian, right? I've said this thing sometimes in my stream, like multiple times. No, don't call me. Oh, she's calling me. Don't call me. I'm not in. I'm not in for that nonsense. I'm not. As how now? So, what was I even saying, Jerry? So they reached out to me in February that they wanted me to come and I should fight. So I was supposed to fight a Ghanaian, right? So when we were discussing, we were always talking, and then something came up for her. She said she has a wedding on the day of the fight. So since that February, March, April, May, June, July, August, this is 7 months now, right? Stop calling me first, Ashymusy. Stop calling me. You are a very bad person. No, they call me again. You are a very wicked soul. A wicked soul. That's what you are. Don't call me again, please. I've been writing you since. When they call Ashymusy, no, they pick my call. As I was saying, I've been talking to them since February. That's like 7 months now, right? So the Ghanaian lady now later reached out to us that she has an event, a wedding on that said date, that she will not be able to do the fight again. So since then, we're now looking for somebody else that will come and do the fight. You know, we reached out to like different people. To the extent, it was not as if I'm part of them. It was not as if I'm part of the organizers, because they call me, they say, Phyna, help us reach out to so person, help us reach out to so person. So I was just contributing and giving names of people that I think they should reach out to, which some of them will not agree for the money. Some of them will say I'll beat them, you know, da. So on the wait, I want to be very certain so that you people will understand though. On the 19th of August, on Wednesday, which was last week, I will upload all these screenshots if you want. On the 19th of August, which was on Wednesday last week, I now suggested to the organizer, and I said, what about Ashymusy? They said, okay, no problem, that if I can talk to Ashymusy. Immediately I called Ashymusy. I called her the first time, she didn't pick. I called her the second time, she picked. We spoke for 2 minutes. She said she was down, you know, that she's down. I'm ready, you know, active. We spoke about the money. She said she agreed, no problem. She now said, let's connect she and the organizers. And I went on a 3-way calls. She now had their number. So me, I was not out of it, like they should continue. Now, moving on now, a few days later, I was not hearing that they said she refused for the amount that she was supposed to collect, all right? I said, no problem, people should arrange and just let me know, you understand? Now, she has agreed, she increased her money, they agreed, they did the contract, they sent to her. So me now was rushing them because it's been 7 months we don't they talk about this thing. Me, I've agreed with you people since we've signed our contract, you know, everything is ready. She's now telling me there is Ashymusy that is delaying, that I should talk to Ashymusy. I called Ashymusy. Ashymusy will tell me, Phyna, you're calling me midnight. This is midnight here. I'll call you in the morning. Now, all these things, Nabo call and chat of her telling me those things, so I'll say no problem. I called the girl and said she said it's midnight. The girl said, but she just messaged me now. I said, okay, shall talk to her. Do you know that? So while I was trying to talk to them about people they should reach out to, they reached out to Chichi. Chichi said she was not going to fight me, that no matter how much they will pay her, she was not going to fight me. Now, do you know that since day before yesterday, Ashymusy is telling the organizers to drop me? That they should drop me, that she has a better person to replace me. Me, we don't they talk to these people for 7 months. I was the one who brought you in last week. Ashymusy is telling them that she has a better replacement for me, that they should drop me. This thing, I have all the charts. And they come up food from my mouth. I brought a job for you. You talk down me first, that you are bigger than me, that your money should be higher than me. I told them no problem, that they should go ahead and pay you. That me, I just want to do the fight, for my own, me, I stream now. Like, this is going to be good for me too. Ashymusy is now 3 days ago. Ashymusy, they tell them to drop. They should drop me. You won't come out food from my mouth. Ashymusy, you are a bad person. Ashymusy, you don't be better person. They should now. Chichi has now agreed to fight Ashymusy. Now they are now pushing for their money to be higher times the money they've agreed to pay times 2. I'm telling the organizers to drop me. Hey, since February, we've been in contact with these people since February. I've literally almost become part of the organizers. I pitch your names. I brought your names. Ashymusy, you they tell them, say you get, go kill you, Ashymusy. If I not let me catch you, true, I go beat you. I know they follow now do all this on the internet celebrity. So me say somebody go offend on and I go they laugh. Say, Ashymusy, if I see you, I go beat you. You are a devil. You be weak. So they should drop me they should drop me. They should drop me. Me will bring you. I've been in conversation with these people for 7 whole months. I know how many people we've had conversation on how this event is going to be. I brought you. I pitched you to them, and I miss screenshot. If any blogger like enter my DM and go screenshot them. See, now me screenshot you. See we Ashymusy they chat them. They tell them they drop me. She has a better person. See, now me screenshot Ashymusy page. Ashymusy, I screenshot your fucking page. You are a bad person. Telling the girl that let this be between us. Just tell Phyna that, you feel poison person. Ashymusy, you can kill. Ashymusy, you'll be able to kill. You can kill. Chwa! Our goyawa. Chwa! Hey! Person wey bring job, you say make they comot the person, make they put you and who you they bring. God forbid. I dey wait for you.
When people love hard, they bleed hard. I'll say this and continue to say it. Because she's a real one, it hurts her so deeply. It's important that people learn to take accountability for their wrongs. It doesn't make them small or shrink. It just shows that you're a bigger person and you are a very better person. Both Ashymusy and Phyna are very strong, talented women, and I hope they find a balance and a way around this. In all, Phyna was offended. That's my take. I don't know what your take is, but in this whole situation, I felt like Ashy did Phyna dirty. So, what's your take? What do you think? More updates on this and more coming up on this channel. Stay tuned and I'll be right back with another strong and interesting Ubonge gist for you all. I love you all. Bye for now. Mwah.